Hey everybody, how about a little chair yoga today? So that's all you need. You need your chair, you need a nice, easy, open space, and you are good to go. So what we're gonna do is we are just gonna slide forward in your chair a bit. Make sure your chair is nice and stable, no wheels, right? And we are just going to find our focus and our center. So you let those hands rest on those thighs wherever they're cozy. And we will begin by lifting up tall and closing those eyes. So let's find first your breath. We're going to inhale deeply and exhale fully. So let's deepen that breath. Deepening that breath will help us find our center, our focus, and bring your attention into your space. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Finding that breath. And now checking in, tuning in with your spine. We want to make sure that we are lifted and long here. Shoulders are over hips. And everything is lovely and perfect. So as we continue here, let's go ahead and loosen up that upper body. We're going to drop the chin to the chest. We'll get a little stretch through the back of the neck. And then we will lift that chin up to the sky. Lifty, lifty. Before we come back to the center, turn the head to the side. And the other side. Lovely. Right back to the middle. Now let's dip that ear over. And then we're going to take that ear that is up towards the sky and try to think of lifting it further upward. So instead of trying to mash that one ear down towards the shoulder, think about lifting and extending that opposite ear upward. Good. Opposite side, dip it over and push that ear up, up, up. Nice. Now come back to the center. Fantastic. Drop the chin to the chest and let's go ahead and just gently roll the head from side to side. Just a little easy movement there. Before we come back to the middle and lift up tall. Neck should be feeling a little bit more loose. Maybe that upper back as well. So let's give those shoulders a couple of rolls. Inhale up and exhale down. And one more time, inhale, lift. And exhale down. Float those arms out to the side. Inhale, reach tall. And exhale, bend the elbows. Bring those hands here behind your head. Your elbows are out to the side. And we will give ourselves a little dip into a little half moon. Just a little dip. Look up to the sky. Past that elbow, and then up through the center, dip it over other side. Good, good. Back to the center one more time. First direction. And second direction. Lovely. Right on up to the center. Take those arms up and out, reach out, trying to squeeze those shoulder blades back. We've got a nice wide position here, lifting up that chin, really thinking about posture. Bend the elbows, squeeze those elbows back behind you along with the shoulders, and just continue to open up that heart center. Breathe here. Extend those arms right on out into a nice T position. And we're gonna dip on over. So I'm gonna take one hand down, maybe grab that chair, scoop that opposite arm over the ear. And we'll just go ahead and windmill through the center, dip it over, other side, grab that chair wherever it is comfy for you. nice. Bring those hands together right here at your heart at Namaste, and we're gonna move into a couple of seated sun salutations. So lock those thumbs, position those thumbs over your heart, check in with your spine, and we'll begin. So inhale, up and back. Lift those arms up over the head. We've got a little backwards bend here. And then we're gonna exhale, hinge forward, reach forward. Very nice. Bring those hands behind you. You can lift those palms up to the sky as we lift up that chin. We've got a little arch in the back there. And then exhale, reach forward, lock those thumbs. Inhale, lift up. And exhale to the heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, hinge and reach. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, fold, lock the thumbs. Inhale, lift. And exhale to the heart. Right at heart center. One more time. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down we go. Inhale, lock the thumbs. And exhale to the heart, namaste. Lovely. Let's give it another little rotation. So I'm going to take an elbow, reach it over to the opposite thigh, touch it down if you can. And then we've got a little twist. And then up through the center, other side. And to the center. Very nice. Go ahead and bring those arms down. Give everything a little wiggle. There we go. And then we're going to float those arms back out to the side once again. Reach out, bend the elbows, bring those elbows together as best you can. Interlace those fingers with those index fingers to the sky, and then turn the head to the right and to the other right. Good. Trying to keep those elbows connected as best you can. Good. Turn the head to the first side. And the second side. Release. Push those hands forward, right on out in front of you. Lovely, long, long back. Lift it up nice and tall. Reach, reach. Inhale, breathe in. Push those hands forward. And exhale. Breathe out. Fabulous. Bring those hands here down to those knees. Go ahead and maybe wiggle those feet out to the side. And we're just going to find ourselves a trunk rotation. So come on around. Drop that body around in the same direction each time for now. Very nice. Good. And then opposite direction. Roll it around. Loosening up through that trunk, through your back, and connecting everything to the breath. Lovely. Go ahead and come on up to the top. Bring those feet back together. We're going to stretch into those glutes a little bit. So if you can, we're going to bring an ankle up here onto a quad. If you're not feeling that amount of flexibility, go ahead and cross that ankle over the opposite. No problem. But wherever you happen to be, we're going to lift up tall. So important for us to have a nice straight spine. So lift up, and then all we're going to do is hinge forward at the hips. So we've come forward to that point with that flat back where you should be able to feel a little bit of a stretch, itchy nose, into that glute. So your ears are long, your shoulder blades are sliding down that back, and you can hinge forward as much as you would like. That those ankles are connected closer to the floor, you'll still feel it. Still feel that nice stretch into that glute. Good, so hanging out here, inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Lovely, lift up tall, and then we're gonna give ourselves a spinal twist, so whichever leg is here on top, let's go ahead and rotate in that direction. You can reach on around, grab that chair, but let's look over that shoulder. You can push into that leg, just to give yourself a little bit of assist. You're lifted and just rotating. Breathe. And release. Back to the center. Good. So let's just try the other side. I'm gonna bring that guy down and either here or here. So we can just hinge forward with that those ankles crossed, or we can hinge forward with that ankle lifted. Come on over. Now we're stretching into that opposite glute. Do make sure that you are lifted. That spine is not rounded or arched, but we are just keeping that spine nice and straight. Breathe. And excellent. Up tall, and then let's go ahead and come on around and find that spinal twist. Find that rotation, look over that shoulder. Excellent. Come on back to the center. Untangle those legs, lift up tall, and then we're going to go ahead and push forward here. Push forward in your chair. I'm going to go ahead and rotate to the side so that you can see. So we're pushing forward in the chair. Still got enough of my hind parts there in the chair. But let's go ahead and extend one leg forward, and we're going to lift up, hang onto your chair, and just come on over a bit. Right? So my right leg is straight, but that knee is not locked out. And we're just hinging forward so we can stretch into that right hammy. Hang on. Notice again that I'm not rounding here. Everything is nice and flat as I hinge forward. Get those hamstrings loose for our down dog when we come standing. And lift up, and then we'll swap it out. Opposite leg forward, toes are lifted, hinge forward. Straight spine, and lift up to the top. Good. Draw those legs back in. We're going to do one more thing before we do come on up to the top, and let's go ahead and focus on your ankles. So I'm going to cross my legs here. You can find a position that works for you. Just want to have some space so that that ankle is free. So from here, let's point your toes and then flex the foot. Do it again. Point the toes and flex the foot. One more time. Point the toes and flex the foot. Fantastic. Make a couple of circles and reverse it. Nice. And now we're going to draw out the letters of the alphabet. With that right foot, capital letters, make those letters as legible and as large as you can. So here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and C. Wiggle it out. Relax it there. Excellent thing to remember, right? Excellent thing for you to do for homework. Let's go ahead and cross the opposite ankle over. Again, however you can. You might even just be able to pick up this leg right here and hang on to it. But wherever that leg is, let's go ahead and point your toes. And flex the foot. And point. And flex. One more time. Point. And flex. Circle. Circle that foot around. Wiggle out that ankle. Good. Reverse it. Good, now that ankle is all warmed up, seated tall, letters of the alphabet. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. How'd that go? Wiggle it out. Hopefully your foot writing was amazing. But then let's go ahead and set those guys on the floor. We'll take a breath. Inhale, scoop. And exhale, press. Lovely. We're going to stand up if you can. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my chair on around right here in front of me. We're going to stand behind it, lift it up. So we're finding our mountain pose. And your chair is here just for assist if you need it, but we are lifted up. Lovely, lovely mountain pose. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Good. Let's make our way out into the archer. So I'm going to step one foot back, and that foot is angled in slightly, and that opposite foot is just going to step forward on my mat. My toes are headed out in that direction. So my hips are pointed towards that chair. Take that opposite arm and reach it forward. Good. There we are. So you can float that opposite arm back. There's our archer pose. You can bring this hand down to the chair if you'd like. But now let's go ahead and sink forward into that knee. Send that knee over past those toes. There's our archer. Breathe. Archer pose. And then we're going to press back into reverse warrior. So grab the chair if you'd like, and we're just going to straighten out that front knee. Reach those fingertips up to the sky. Good. Archer. And reverse warrior. Archer, sink into that knee. Reverse warrior. Good. Archer. Reverse warrior. And one more time. Archer. And reverse warrior. Fantastic. From here, hang on to that chair. Bring that hand down onto your shin. Let's look up to the sky. And as we hang out here, you might be able to slide that hand down that shin into triangle. So there's our nicely balanced triangle position. If you are feeling fancy, float that opposite arm up to the sky. And we'll just balance here. Breathe. Bring that hand down to that chair and come on up to the top. Excellent. Let's go ahead and face the opposite direction. I'm just going to roll those toes in, point those opposite toes out, lift tall. Fantastic. Reach that opposite arm forward over those toes, and we can reach back or hang on. So here we are. Sink into that knee. Archer. and reverse warrior. Nice little stretch. Archer and reverse warrior. Let's take a couple more. Reach and sink. Press and lift. Reach. Press. One more time. Reach. And press. Excellent. Bring it on down. Take that hand, bring it down towards that thigh. Start to slide it down that shin, looking up to the sky, coming down into your triangle, wherever that is. And then maybe that arm can float upwards. Good. Breathe here. And up. We go. Bring it on down. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and bring everything back to the center. I'm going to bring my chair on around to this side. We're going to find down dog. So step those feet back away from your chair, and let's go ahead and hinge forward. So we'll go ahead and drop it on down. Hammy stretch, back stretch. If you are feeling fancy, you can reach your hands to the floor. Relax your head, but hang on to that chair. It's all good. This puts a really nice bit of length into your upper back. Fabulous. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale. Breathe out. With that next breath in, let's go ahead and roll ourselves up to the top. Come up to the center. Lift up. Lift and lengthen. And fabulous. So let's do just a little bit of balancing. I'm going to turn to the side here, chair or no, but let's find today a tree pose. And we're going to turn the tree in. So instead of the knee out to the side, let's go ahead and bring it forward, and we will lift up. We're going to find your tree pose, and maybe you can bring both hands to your heart at Namaste. We will hang out here. Balance and breathe. Good. Take that foot that's up, go ahead and cross it over, ground it on the floor, and we're going to take a swan dive. So inhale, up we go. Exhale, hinge forward, reach those hands, or one hand down for the floor, and then we're just going to scoop it back up nice and tall. Lift up to the sky. Let's do that one more time. So hinge it forward, flat back, reach down for the floor, and scoop it up. Inhale, lift. And bring that hand to your heart. Bring the other hand to your heart and cross the feet. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. One more breath. Fantastic. Let's try the other side. So come on around to the other side of your chair. I'm flipping on over here. So there we are. Lifted tall. This side especially, lift up through here. And let's find that tree pose. Turn it in. So knee to the front. You can bring both hands to your heart if that's good for you. You're just going to lift up and find your center. Breathe. And then lower down. Take those toes, cross those toes over to the other side of that standing leg, and we've got two swan dives here. So inhale, lift, and exhale, come on down towards that floor. Inhale, scoop and lift. And we'll do that one more time. Come on down, and lift it up. Up to the top, float it down to the heart. Untangle those feet, both hands together, breathe here. Maybe one more time, one more breath in. And relax. Fabulous. Good. Wiggle everything out. We're going to go ahead and have a seat right back into your chair as we make our way out toward just a little bit of Yoga Nidra. So come on down. Make sure you're not pressing that spine all the way back into that chair. We want a little bit of space. We're going to do one more spinal twist. So let's go ahead and lift up nice and long. Inhale, breathe in. And then exhale. Rotation here to the side. Bring those arms on around beside you, behind you, and give yourself that twist. There's a nice squeeze. And then we'll come back to the center. We're going to twist to the same side. If you can, let's cross your legs. Cross your legs, cross your knees, and same direction. Come on back to the center one more time. But let's bring your hands to your heart. Namaste. Going to that same direction, I'm going to take that opposite elbow, bring it down to that thigh, and rotate. Rotate and twist. Good. To the center, untangle everything. Now we'll go to the other side. So lift up and rotate on around, opposite direction. Good. Come on back. Second time, cross up those legs as you can. Lift tall, rotate. Come on back to the center and hands to the heart, namaste. Take that opposite elbow and rotate. Center. Nice. Untangle everything. Let's go ahead and bring a little bit of space between those feet. Just give yourself a trunk rotation in one direction and the opposite direction. Take a couple of those. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time each side. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Good. Right on back to the center. Now we're going to go ahead and push yourself back into that chair. Nice and comfy. Lift it up, but let the back of your chair assist you, or you can get comfortable. Right? I'm going to go ahead and just bring my legs on up. You find a nice snuggly position for you, and we're just going to maybe bring your hands to your lap and close your eyes as we make our way out towards that place of quiet. So here, let's go ahead and breathe in, and as you breathe out, soften that body. Soften that body. Wherever you happen to hold your tension, relax it. For most of us, that's up here in the neck and the shoulders. But wherever it is that you hold on to it, let's let it go. So inhale, breathe in. And exhale, relax that body. Everywhere between your toes and the crown of your head, let's let those bits of the body melt and just sink a little bit into your space. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, relax. One more time, inhale, breathe in. And exhale to let go. easy. Just take a moment to tune into your breathing rhythm. Notice that chest as it rises and falls. Feel the rhythm of your breath. From the breath, let's come inward to the mind. Just find that gentle, soft, protected space where you're always safe and warm and serene. Let's hover in that space and enjoy a few moments of solitude. Slowly and gently, let's bring your awareness back into your space, back into that breath. Feel that chest rise as you inhale. Feel it fall as you exhale. Deep breath. Wiggling those fingers and toes a little. Maybe moving those shoulders a little bit. Good. As we come back into our space, let's just go ahead and come inward for our final moment of quiet. Just thinking here for a moment about your own uplifting idea, thought, prayer, or just a moment of silence. Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. The entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Shanti means peace. Shanti to you. And thank you for joining me today for chair yoga. You guys are awesome. Namaste. So remember, be good to yourselves, be kind to yourselves, hydrate, get your vitamin D. And as always, go wash your paws. Namaste, guys. I will see you again next time. Bye-bye. Hey, everybody. Apparently, Montag decided that our yoga session today, he was just going to do Yoga Nidra for the whole thing. And that's okay. I think he's still a little bit sleepy. So remember, go wash your paws, and we will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.